Welcome to SUAANGAN. I'm your host, Janine Blake. On today's program, we'll bring you to the Inuvik training site for the floor hand rig training program. Both industry and government work together to make this training program possible. We're here at the training site just 2 kilometers outside of Inuvik, and we'll be speaking with one of the instructors.
You didn't see that?
I'm Angus Stewart, and I'm a pre-employment drilling instructor for Petroleum Industry Training Service from Nisku. And I've been doing this job for 15 or 16 years.
Can you take me through a regular training day?
Sure. Their first day is spent on the rig, and they'll be running what's called the tongs. They're like big pliers or wrenches, which are used to tighten or loosen the pipe. And the first day on the rig will be spent what they call tripping. That's pulling all the pipe out of the hole and then running it back in. And they'd go through this operation, for example, out in the field, if they had to pull out of the hole to change the bit, put a new bit in, and run back in the hole with a new bit. The second day is more of the same, and we have a few other chores involved. The class is split up into 2 groups, so that we don't have too many people on the floor. We'll have, and the group that is on what we call rig chores, they'll be going around the rig with one of the other instructors, learning the rig terminology and the names of the different pieces of equipment and things like that, while the people on the rig floor will be what we call tripping out of the hole and running back in. This last group of students that we finished with today, actually I guess it's the first group, we started out with, I believe it was 14, and we finished up with 10. All in all, the students did very well. I was quite impressed with their performance. The first couple days naturally were a little bit rough. We started on Sunday, and by Wednesday and Thursday they had really come along. It would have been nice to have a video camera to tape their first day and their last day on the rig. I think a person would have noticed quite a difference. All in all, with this group that finished, I was really impressed, and I would say they were above average. We had a couple fellas that had a little bit of trouble, but that's normal in a group of 10 or 12 people.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
return to SUAANGAN, we'll bring you more of the floor hand rig training program. We're back with the floor hand rig training program.
My name's Robert Borassa, and I'm from Fort Good Hope, the Northwest Territories.
And you're here in Inuvik as a...
Rig floor hand trainee
How long have you been here?
since July 30th.
In the past 12 days, what have you learned on the rig?
The rig floor hand, they drill down through the hole into the ground. We basically break and make connections for the drill pipe, which as you go deeper, we add more pipe on to go deeper in, and they change out bits, and that we pull the bit back out. And we're kind of a gopher boy for the rig motorman, the derrick man, the driller. If they need something, we help them. If they need any help with anything, and we clean up the rig on our time when we've got nothing to do. We basically clean up the rig, keep it all clean. And that's pretty about it, mostly. So.
Yeah, my name is Batoche Daniel. I'm taking this course. What I put on from PETA and the Yukon Aurora College. And,
Tell me your thoughts about working on the drill floor.
oh, I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it lots. This is probably going to be my career for the next 10 years. And,
What were you, compared to the classroom, what were your thoughts of the drill floor
when I first came here, well, I was just wondering if the tongs were heavy or it was going to be hard. But no, I found it quite easy. These ones get wrong.
Is it something they prepared you for in the classroom?
Not really. No, you gotta try it. It's gotta be hands-on before you really know. So once you try it a few times, it's not bad. All right.
Great.
Hi, my name is Itsi. I'm from Fort McPherson.
Can you tell me about your first day on the rig?
The first day I came, I was a bit nervous, which I had a little bit of experience from past last year. I've been working for Hertz Drilling, but they had smaller rigs, not something this big of size. But first day I started, I was really kind of nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and I just learned day by day with the instructors.
And how confident are today? First day.
Compared to my first day, I'm very confident in myself. I know that I could do this job. It's lots of work, lots of hard work, and I feel really, I feel pretty, I don't know, pretty, what's the word? What's that?
You believe you can do the job?
Oh, for sure, yeah, most definitely. I believe I could do the job, and I know what all parts are on the rig, and what's here and what's there, and what has to be fixed and what has not to be fixed. But what we can't touch, only the derrick man can touch it, or the driller. But us deckhands, we're just mostly on the rig helping out.
And what are some of your duties on the rig?
Our duties is just to make sure the rig is nice and clean after our shift's over. Help up on the floor, doing some drilling with the Kelly, and mostly it. Hook up your tongs, put pipe away, roll pipe. Pretty much everything. Like if the driller or the derrick hand wants you to do something, you go and do it.
Tell me about some of the I heard about the horns. Tell me about some of the signals.
Well, if we're all on the floor or anywhere in the on the rig and we hear a horn, the number one thing to do is you make sure you're on the floor. You see the driller, and the drill will notify you what's happening. And then if it's say a fire or something, we'll make sure we go to our fire extinguishers. They're located 4 places on the rig, and we all know where they are. So whoever's the closest to them, they make sure they grab it and they put the fire out. Or it could be other things. It could be getting a blowout. A blowout is when you go down the hole and you hit gas, and then your BOPs will they'll close, your blind rams will automatically close, which the driller will do, and he'll make sure that everyone's on the floor and everyone's safe, and that's its main priority.
Did you have any job offers, or are you guaranteed any jobs after this course?
Well, that's what I'm hearing. They're all saying that the instructors, some of the people from Aurora College. So that kind of talk really gives us confidence that we know what to expect, and if we do get a job, we know how to work it.
Right on. Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Warren Pokiak. I'm from Tuktoyaktuk.
Could you tell me a little bit about day one when you first came here on the ring?
Day one was good for me. I got to know a lot of people and learned a lot of things about the oil rigs and that. And
Were you scared or nervous, or
No.
something you didn't expect it to be? Or?
no, I wasn't nervous. My dad told me a lot about the oil rigs and that, and told me to be careful and that.
And how do you think you progressed from day one to today?
Good. I really did good. I believe in myself, and I believe I could do this job and learn a lot of things from the drillers and that.
And what are some of your encouragements for others that maybe want to get into the...
Just make sure you pay attention and listen what they say, and make sure you do your classes and that, and do all your homework and that.
Tell me a little bit about your instructor, Angus.
He's good. I really like Angus. He's a good instructor to me. He tells me what to do, and I make sure I listen to him, and he tells me what's right and what's wrong.
Is he hard on you guys sometimes?
No, he's good. I really like Angus. He's a good guy.
Well, congratulations.
We'd like to congratulate those who completed the floor hand rig training program. When we return after these messages, we'll look at some beautiful scenery of the Western Arctic. program for this week. Thank you for watching SUAANGAN. I'm your host, Janine Blake, and I'll see you next week.